Could the days of buying a car at a dealership be numbered? Imagine stepping into a new era of auto sales, one where the middleman is cut out and you buy directly from the manufacturer. A convenient world or a looming disaster? In today's episode of Ignition Life, we're diving deep into the direct-to-consumer sales model that has the automotive world buzzing. We'll explore the views of industry giants, uncover the concerns of dealers, and ponder over the effects this change might bring to you, the consumer. So sit back, rev up your mind's engine, and let's explore the future of auto sales. Bob Carter, Toyota's seasoned executive vice president of sales, rocked the automotive landscape by branding the direct-to-consumer sales model as a disaster waiting to happen. This staggering declaration, articulated during an onstage dialogue at the highly regarded NADA/JD Power Automotive Forum in New York, has certainly stirred the pot in the industry. Carter's observations bear considerable weight given his reputation and long-standing tenure in the field. So when a voice of his stature raises a concern, it calls for a more thorough and nuanced exploration of the subject at hand. Carter's staunch advocacy for the traditional dealership model underlines his conviction in its inherent strengths. He strongly suggests that direct sales could unravel the delicate fabric of trust and collaboration that dealerships have painstakingly woven with customers over the years. The overarching query then unravels: are car manufacturers equipped to handle the intricate dynamics of the entire customer experience, right from the initial sales pitch to after-sales service? This question is not merely rhetorical. It strikes at the core of the potential tectonic shift in the auto industry's sales structure. Many dealers harbor genuine apprehensions that the direct sales model could pit them against their manufacturers in a competitive landscape. Imagine this scenario: David and Goliath in the same arena, only this time, they both sell cars, and the battle lines blur. The specter of such a confrontation isn't baseless or conjectured out of thin air. History offers valuable lessons in this context, and we need to turn the pages back to the late 90s, when Ford initiated the auto collection drive. This endeavor sought to pilot the concept of selling vehicles via factory-owned stores, essentially bypassing the traditional dealership route. The initial phase brimmed with promise and excitement, but the outcome proved to be anticlimactic. The initiative crumbled and left an indelible imprint on the collective psyche of many dealers. It stands as a stark reminder of the potential pitfalls of embarking on the road to direct-to-consumer sales without a foolproof plan in place. However, the dawn of a new millennium has seen the rise of disruptors like Tesla, making the threat, or the allure, depending on one's perspective, of the direct sales model increasingly tangible. Leaders from established auto giants have begun acknowledging the elephant in the room. Ford's CEO, Jim Farley, and Stellantis' CEO, Carlos Tavares, in their respective statements earlier this year, pointed out the cost discrepancies between traditional distribution models and Tesla's direct-to-consumer model. The duo highlighted that the traditional approach tacks on about $2,000 of cost to each vehicle. This glaring chasm is hard to dismiss or downplay. It questions the fundamentals of auto sales and forces the old guard to reevaluate their strategies. In a world where customer satisfaction and fiscal efficiency are paramount, such a drastic paradigm shift cannot be ruled out. In Europe, the winds of change are already gathering momentum. Brands with legacy and clout, like Mercedes-Benz, are incrementally transitioning towards an agency model. They're attempting to overhaul the conventional system where the dealership is at the helm of operations. In contrast, the new vision envisages manufacturers commanding the inventory, directly selling to consumers, and transforming dealerships into delivery centers. However, this metamorphosis isn't as seamless as it sounds. The US market, with its stringent franchise laws, imposes significant legal hurdles to such a monumental shift. But where there's a will, there's a way. Several forward-thinking manufacturers, keen on pushing the boundaries of customer satisfaction and innovation, are exploring the gray areas of these laws. They're diligently navigating the complex legal landscape in their quest to exert greater control over the sales process. Two main factors appear to be driving this push towards a new sales model: Tesla's runaway success with the direct-to-consumer model and the protracted semiconductor shortage that has severely dented the auto manufacturing sector. The shortage has precipitated an unprecedented crisis, leading to a sharp scarcity of new vehicles and skyrocketing prices. As a direct consequence, customers are now adapting to a build-to-order model. It's a time of flux and survival, a phenomenon that might very well redraw the contours of auto sales. As this scenario unfolds, the future of auto dealerships appears increasingly uncertain. The inventory shortage predicament is projected to persist until late 2023 or early 2024. In the intervening period, the auto retail industry could witness seismic shifts and significant transformations. Will the familiar face of dealerships weather the storm, or will we witness the rise of a new order? Numerous markers present themselves as we attempt to navigate the unfolding automotive landscape. A particularly pressing question looms large. How will Tesla's sales and service model fare as it continues to surge forward, accommodating ever-increasing volumes? Is the direct sales model scalable, or does it face potential bottlenecks that could hinder growth? As Tesla expands, it will have to grapple with the complexities of providing high-quality customer service across an ever-widening footprint. It also has to manage the logistical challenges of maintaining supply lines and meeting demand in a rapidly evolving market. Enter the newcomers Rivian and Lucid. With their progressive outlook and bold embrace of direct-to-consumer sales, Rivian, with its focus on adventure and utility, has carved a niche for itself with high-performance electric SUVs and trucks. Their R1T and R1S models have garnered praise for their off-road capabilities and luxurious interiors, broadening the appeal of electric vehicles beyond the traditional eco-conscious buyer. As a relatively new entrant to the automotive industry, Rivian's success or struggles with the direct-to-consumer sales model will shed light on its sustainability. Rivian's model eschews the traditional dealership setup, focusing on a personalized buying experience that includes ordering online, home delivery, and a network of service centers and mobile service providers. This approach minimizes inventory and overhead costs and allows Rivian to control the end-to-end customer experience. Lucid Motors, another rising star in the EV realm, offers high-end luxury electric sedans aimed at competing with the likes of Mercedes-Benz and BMW. The company's flagship Lucid Air model, with its stunning range and cutting-edge technology, has made waves in the industry. But can they maintain this momentum as they scale? Like Rivian, Lucid has also adopted a direct-to-consumer approach. Through their Lucid Studios and service centers, they aim to provide a seamless buying experience. Their studios, which are essentially showrooms, allow customers to explore and customize their vehicle using virtual reality. However, these studios are still few and far between, and while the personalized experience they offer is unique, the lack of physical locations could be a hurdle for potential buyers who prefer a traditional car buying process. The performance of these companies, their ability to provide excellent customer service, meet delivery times, and maintain high-quality production as they grow, will serve as a real-world litmus test for the direct-to-consumer model. If Rivian and Lucid succeed, it could indicate that this new sales approach is not only viable, but could be the way of the future for the auto industry. Conversely, should they falter, it may indicate that the traditional dealership model still holds significant value. Moreover, Europe's auto retail landscape demands our careful scrutiny. It may be a different market, but the success or failure of brands like Mercedes with their agency models will offer significant insight into the potential future scenarios. The ripple effects of these outcomes will undoubtedly be felt across the Atlantic in the US market. As it stands, the automotive industry finds itself at a crossroads, a dice in hand, poised for a role that could determine its future. It's a high-stakes game of chance and strategy. But one thing's certain, the roll of this dice will dictate the trajectory of auto retail for the foreseeable future, possibly even for decades to come. The high-stakes gamble of the auto world? The direct-to-consumer sales model. A game changer or a ticking time bomb? Only time will tell. Join us in our next episode as we continue to explore the fascinating and ever-changing world of automobiles. Until then, keep your passion ignited with Ignition Life. See you on the road.